Today, I would totally want to tell you that this session is not about just the final year students, how they attend interviews or how they prepare themselves to face the panel interviews and all. But this session is a generalized session and this is for everyone who are in the verge of graduation and who are looking forward for opportunities in the corporate sector or who are looking for opportunities of entrepreneurship or who are looking for opportunities across global platforms. So this is basically for everyone. This is something where I would like to tell you when you attend this session, please do not be having a mindset that makes you feel that this is not for me, not like that, because I'm sure even if you are someone who is again going to take over a business by your father or so someone in the family of them or all the 50 of them, why only few are left behind the rest of their parties? There's a reason, and the reason is they are also checking what are they getting in return from the people they are giving the training for. आप एक कंपनी में जॉब करते हैं, आपको ट्रेनिंग मिलती है, but how much do you learn from that? How much do you apply in that? It's really important. And I have repeatedly told you guys, I mean not you guys, but I keep repeatedly telling this term. Please don't think that companies are looking for toppers, to keep mugging, to keep learning, who are always mugging things. Don't have that belief and break that web. Companies are looking for employees who are flexible, who are volatile, who are actually ready to handle any kind of work environment, who can sustain competition, who have the right attitude to work, and at the last, who are willingly working with a great spirit for the company in a team. So basically, you need to understand when they say 6 out of 10 employees will be training because employers have started seeing the monotony and the problem that is coming from the companies today because of poor skill sets. You need to improve your skill sets. When I say skill sets, I mean if you are from a particular discipline, you want a job in a corporate, you want a job which gives you a good salary, and if you are just a graduate, then please do not expect that as soon as you come out of the college, you will get a job, work with these, so many lakhs. That is not the case. The reality is different. You have to work on your skills in order to reach a position where you can say that, okay, I have earned good. I have come so far. You have to make yourself, how is this person doing? How much benefit have you drawn from this person? Can we let this person go? Are we getting affected with this exit? No. Okay. Done. Not needed. Let off. This is the scenario for us. You have to make yourself worthy that people are putting their stake on. Just because you got a job in a company and then you feel okay, it is all well, nothing happens like that. There's a probation period. Then there's 1 year of work, there's 1 year of learning, 1 year of using opportunities. And here there are two things that you have to remember. There's a fixed mindset and there's a growth mindset. Fixed mindset. मैं ऐसा नहीं हूँ, कुछ नहीं होने वाला, I be like this. हाँ ठीक है कर लिया हो गया. Fixed mindset. When you are not ready to accept change, when you are a person who is not ready to accept criticism, when you are a person who is not ready to accept rejection. Growth mindset. A person who is ready to accept criticism with a constructive way. Okay, a person who asks for feedback, a person who asks questions, a person who is willing to improve and use every opportunity and not let anything go waste. That is a growth mindset. Fixed mindset, I remember while talking about this, I came across one advice. There was a person who told me once, if someone is telling you in life, you are the best, no one is like you. You are just outstanding. You did excellent. Then imagine one thing, when they are telling you this, your growth is over. That is it. They are never going to tell you what are you capable of. They have thought your both there and there. Whereas when a person is telling you, yeah, you did good, but I feel so. In today's times, picture has totally changed. How trainings happen today in corporate sector. Corporate sectors have developed certain platforms which are company specific, and they expect their employees to go through different training modules, not just have an experience and attend those trainings, but also write the assessments for those trainings. And once you write an assessment, there is also a criteria that you have to pass, which is required out of you. One of my cousin, he's working in Infosys and he's working as a TL there. And I'm telling you, I have seen it because in their, like, we have all this term dashboards. So even they have their company dashboards. And they have been given a target that by the next 6 months, you have to complete these 12 modules of training. You have to sit, you have to understand each module, you have to attend the sessions, the online webinars, check what is it, and then you have to make an assessment. And yes, based on their assessment, how much he scores on these assessments, whether he is able to score a higher mark, his height and promotion will be decided. So I am here to tell you this is really happening. Companies are checking within the following year, within the following period, how much can they expect in return. And that is how they are able to retain their smart minds. They are retaining those employees who will give the benefit, and they are laying off those employees who they no longer require or who they feel are a liability on the organization. So you will have to tune your mindset in such a way that please understand you need to have a willingness to learn if you want to. Do not go with a fixed mindset thinking that everything is as smooth as a river roses when you go to the corporate. It is not. My main agenda here is not to scare you, but tell you the reality, what is happening exactly today. And believe me, the assessments that these companies take, they are not easy all the time. Sometimes they are really difficult to crack. They are difficult to pass because it's not like a just four options and any one is true. No, sometimes you do need to answer certain situational, critical thinking questions. Sometimes you need to answer certain analytic questions, and that is the time when your real intelligence comes forward, and then you are judged. So here is the problem of dynamics world today. What will happen after the next 2 years? What will happen after the next 1 year? And yes, the biggest uncertainty which has affected in all sectors is the health crisis we all saw in 2020. So we need to understand uncertainty is not something which can be stopped. It is something to keep on going. And we as individuals need to make our mindset clear for that. Complexity. No matter what industry you go in, complexity will always be a natural character there. Whether you are working in computer science field, whether you are working in electrical, whether you are working in mechanical, you will need to handle complicated work problems, complicated data, complicated issues, and these complexities will make different challenges come across. And it all depends on how composed your mindset is, how good skills do you have, how smart you are to think out of the box, to think about the problem rather than finding reasons for the problem, but shift to the finding solutions to the problem. So complexity dealing is going to be really there. Ambiguity. Ambiguity is when nothing is clear. And in corporate sector, ambiguity can be a vast meaning of. For example, we say like, but this is not my job. I'm not here to do this. That is ambiguity. Just because you are hired and your JD does not include a particular task that has been assigned to you by your manager, doesn't mean that you don't have to do that job and that job is not in your profile. Ambiguity से डील करने के लिए हमें अपने एटीट्यूड को चेंज करना पड़ेगा. We need to have a way, or we need to create a way in order to accept, in order to learn, in order to unlearn, in order to relearn. reshuffle our skill. हमें reshuffle करनी पड़ेगी. Different ways to have solutions to big data problems. Do you know what is it? Do you even know the term? What do companies do to handle big data complications? How far has AI gone in different sections of society today? How has AI contributed to different industries? What are the recent trends that have emerged across AI, which are also adapting to humans at the same time, overpowering human intelligence as well? Please be aware, upgrade your knowledge. Just because आप कंप्यूटर से हैं या आप मैकेनिकल से हैं, आपको यही जॉब करनी है और कुछ नहीं करना है, please don't be in this mindset because you never know what challenges come across. 10 years, 15 years from today, no one ever thought engineers will be clearing banking exams and sitting in maths. No one thought that. But this has happened. It has become a change. Market has accepted and market has been encouraging this change. Similarly, every market, every part from a particular field cannot be an excuse to work in a company because you don't know anything about that language or that skill. Employers are looking for people who are possessing behavioral skills. Behavioral skills जो होते हैं, this will help you to behave in these circumstances and also to win out these problems. Collaboration. To collaborate in a team and learn. Communication. To understand the problems, to have harmonious relationships across your boss, your subordinates, your colleagues. And also, if you are in a profile where you manage clients, then you definitely have to have a good communication skills. And when I say client, current scenario, where you take certain lessons from the experiences that you have in your life, then you learn. For example, if there is a particular skill that you always try to learn but you don't know, you happen to forget, you don't have much experience in it, you knew it once but now you don't know it, you need to relearn. You need to practice it again. You need to make yourself more agile to learn it. कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर में लर्निंग अनलर्निंग और रीलर्निंग का बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल है एज एन इंडिविजुअल इफ यू वांट टू हैव अ लॉन्ग लाइफ इन योर करियर और वर्क you need to understand that the more you make yourself agile for these three things, the more you are flexible with the cycle of नहीं I always go with this मुझे हमेशा से यही आइडिया आता है I follow this companies don't want it companies who are insecure out of the box thinkers they are looking for unique personality bearing employees who can give them different ideas creative ideas innovation in problem solving who can tell a solution from different perspectives to the problem, who can speak well and respond well with the clients outside India and within the country, who are quick learners, who have a very attractive personality while talking. Such demand is on corporate today. And especially if you want to get into big corporate hubs like the biggest cities in India, then you will definitely be ready to face a lot of competition. That is the reason I tell you, please prepare your mindset. And please don't be in the notion that whatever college you are studying, whatever school you studied, it all depends on that mode. I don't think so. There are two things I always tell my students. One is an early exposure and one is a compensation for the early exposure. अगर आपको छोटी एज में ही बहुत कुछ with God's grace you'll be blessed with a lot of opportunities. You studied in a very well school, you went to a very good institute, you went to a very good super institute for your PG, and then you got by God's grace a good campus interview also. So everything has been very smooth throughout. You were blessed. You got an early exposure to good things. But in some cases, because of some circumstantial issues, you might not get an early exposure. Maybe the school you studied did not give you opportunity to improve your communication. Maybe the college you studied did not give you मुझे लाइफ में 10 साल आपको यही करना है हमारे activities. Whatever you want to do in life, even after next 10 years, you need money, you need something, you need a talent, you need a skill set. So उसके लिए भी you need something, so you need to do something. your own self-motivator. You have to keep encouraging yourself. You have to keep criticizing yourself. No, 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 you didn't do it. You have to do it. Next time you do it. This you have to do. Okay, next 5 months, ये चीज I have to do. मुझे सीखनी ही है, no matter what. Then targets yourself, small targets to yourself. Improve. What are your short terms? मेरा ड्रीम कंपनी ये है, I want to work there for at least 5 years. For example, okay, now if I want to get job here, what are the obstacles that won't allow me to get a job? Is my skill set weak? Leave it at this. I'm seriously telling you. Let it be the last point in this. First, how good I am when I'm talking to people. How good I am when I'm speaking a language. If I am a leader, can I lead everyone well? If they give me any stressful situation, how well can I handle stress? Do I lose my temper very quickly? How relevant and serious my attitude is? Think of different challenges that will help you to improve. अगर ये points मेरे को change करने हैं, if I do these things, I think I will be in a situation जहाँ मैं interview को crack कर सकता हूँ. And obviously, academics also. But skill set has a very big meaning in your career. And skill set means everything that you know other than academics. Because hard skills are your academics. But other than your hard skills, everything else, major part of your skill set. What kind of a person are you? How do you communicate and talk around with people? How fast do you learn things? And how better can you apply those things? How fast do you find a solution to your problem? How well do you think about the problem? And when the interviewer is asking questions, they are not able to justify it in a serious way. And what happens? You are rejected in the interview. No, the recruiter has rejected. Why? Because you were behind showing case 10. If you could have just put 5 and you could have worked and justified those 5, you would have been over. So please do not always think that quantity is more better, showing more. Sometimes even less is more. So it's always about how well you carry, how well you justify, even if you have less. So please think about it, and I hope the next week I will be in Jammu and I will in person want to take some sessions of mock interviews, one-on-one interviews with the final year students and help them on facing interviews and how to crack difficult final interviews also. I help them to do that. If possible, we can arrange those sessions as well. And this was all about the importance of skills and how difficult the corporate is turning day by day. And how do we need to keep retooling our skill set so that we fit right there. So this was all about it, and these are at the end the gist that I would like to just have a look. These are the important skills that future jobs will be required as per the World Economic Research. Creative thinking, I just told you about it. Analytical thinking, digital literacy, curiosity and lifelong learning. How you keep yourself striving to learn ever more. Resilience, flexibility and agility. Resilience, no matter kitni problematic situation, no matter how the challenges you are getting, you are still keeping yourself composed, calm and handling things in a better way. Agility, how well accommodating you are through circumstances, how flexible you are through circumstances. 10 important skills that are going to rule by the year 2027. And corporate sectors are really going to have a lot of stake on these particular skills. So you must train yourself in order to improve yourself in each of these skills. Disregard of whatever specialization you are. Remember, these skills are not specialization specific. They can be volatile, they can be coming with a regular. So these are the skills. So try to make yourself ready in terms of each of them. So that will be all for now. And I hope I have been able to give you clarity on corporate sector, the demands of corporate sector, how skill set is important, and how to choose your skill set carefully, where you are, what you need to do, where you want to be, and how do you want to be there, how do you work for that. Sit, think, and I'm sure you will be able to reach there. And all the best, work hard. So that will be all from my side. And we learn to live a long healthy life. Ma'am, you must just take on your mind with your words. Never blame the circumstances. It's how you behave during those circumstances. I think our students are very well enriched and guided by your knowledgeable words. We will be waiting for your sessions and guidance further again. Thank you so much. And in the end, I would like to thank each one of you present in this online session. Thank you once again. Thank you so much.